Hi, it's Casey here from Sarah Subaru. Today I'm going to walk you through how the settings work on the 2023-2024 Foresters as well as the previous model years. So I just want to take you through what the different settings are through the touch screen, what they mean, and how it can help you personalize your vehicle. These settings will also be true of the Impreza and the Crosstrek up through 2023. Those vehicles did change a little bit for 2024 with the audio interface and change screens. So whenever you go into your settings, you're going to have a lot of choices down at your bottom toolbar. You'll have general, sound, phone, navigation if the vehicle is equipped with navigation, and vehicle. The bulk of the settings we're going to talk about are under vehicle, but I do want to walk you through the other ones too. So starting with general, one of the things I love about Subarus is you can really personalize them even for multiple drivers. So you can go up into the driver profile, you can add a new profile, and then you enter your name. So I'll just put Sarah for now, and hit next. And then it's going to allow me to add my phone. I'm going to skip that for now and tell it, yes, I want to skip it. No need to pair my phone with the new car. You can add your home address and your work address if your car is equipped with navigation. The one I'm in today is a 2023 Forester Wilderness that does have the package that includes navigation. So you can do home address and work address in there, and that'll work with your car's in-dash navigation. It does not have anything to do with your navigation for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Because those addresses will be saved in the audio head unit, I recommend, especially for home address, do not use your actual home address. Use a place located nearby. You never want to have your car stolen and somebody know where you live. Then I hit next. I can choose what wallpaper I want. Pick that one, but you can see you have lots and lots of choices. And then it's finished, and that's my new profile. So when I'm under that, I have all my own buttons for the main home screen. So as I add shortcuts or move icons around by pressing and holding till they shrink, then I can make it my own screen. If I had another person who used the car, for in my case, my husband, then he could have his own if he wanted it to be different. So I'm going to go back to our settings then, and you can see my driver profile under Sarah. The brightness adjustment I generally keep on auto. By having it on auto, it'll adjust to day and night. And then there is a dial to control how bright the lights on your dash are at night. That's in a different location on the left side of your dash, kind of close to the driver's left knee. The display screen is on. If I wanted to, I could use the settings to turn it off. You can also just simply press and hold the volume dial until it turns off. Scrolling down some more, I have my home screen shortcuts on. The shortcuts on the screen allow you to have contacts through your Bluetooth, so it's just a one touch. So I could have just a button that says mom, so I could do a one touch and call my mom. You can also put your favorite radio stations, favorite places you navigate to if you have navigation built into your car, so on and so forth. You'll notice that the Wi-Fi is on. I can go to Wi-Fi settings. I can connect to a network. That allows me to do different things, including updates on my car. So I can scroll down and I can turn my I can check for updates, or if I wanted to, I could have my car automatically check for updates and automatically download updates. These are updates for your audio head unit. You do need to be connected to Wi-Fi to do that. And the reason you would want to do that is the same reason you want to update your phone, because there may be better ways to do something, little bugs that they're fixing that you've never even discovered. So just like you run iOS updates on an iPhone or updates on your Android, you would want to do that. Moving on to the sound, the place most people start is the equalizer and sound position. That's where you can go in and personalize your music, bass, middle, treble, move the sound around. It can be very beneficial to move your sound forward, back, or left or right, depending on what you're doing. I often will move my sound to the back. That way my kids have music and I can have a conversation with my other front passenger. Some people who have trouble hearing can move it back and forth towards their better ears. So there's definitely ways that you can personalize the sound to make it work better for you. And then you have different ambient volume levels. One thing that I can't stand is when things are too loud or too quiet all the time and I'm constantly adjusting. This lets you to set ambient volume levels. That way it doesn't have anything to do with your music. Your phone can ring as loud as or as quietly as you want. The voice through the phone can be as loud or as quiet as you want. The voice on the navigation, same thing. So each type of speech volume is different. You can even change how loud your beeps are. So I could go into beep sounds, turn those off if I don't want it to beep. My alert sounds, I can turn those off. There's just so many different ways to personalize it. Phone is where I would go if I want to pair up a phone. We're going to not do that right now. Navigation. Under the navigation settings, there are just oodles and oodles and oodles of things you can change. So under route settings, instead of going the fastest way, you could choose the shortest or the most fuel efficient. That's what the economic route is there, because that'll save you money. You can avoid certain things. If you don't like driving the highways or you don't like carpool lanes, I'm not about to take my car on unpaved roads. If you want to avoid the tolls as you're going east to west in Ohio or vice versa, we have a lot of tolls on the turnpike, so maybe you choose to avoid those. That will be then your default anytime you set a destination in your car's built-in navigation. There is a way in the navigation just to avoid highways, etc. for the one trip. For instance, if you're headed somewhere during rush hour and you want to avoid the highways. But this is a default that it will always do when you plan a route. Then going down here, you have map display. It's going to automatically display it anytime you put in an address, which you want. Another way to save your home or work. You can run map updates. Again, you need to be connected to the Wi-Fi and do that setting under general to do that. The car can tell you anytime there's a rest stop. You can have it warn you anytime your fuel's low and then prompt you to choose it to find a gas station for you. Lastly, vehicle. There's just so much under here, and it's a great way to make sure your car is set up exactly the way you want. A lot of the defaults that are built into it are the industry standards that you're used to from previous vehicles, but it's always nice to have things just the way you want. By time and date being to auto versus being on manual, that means your clock is going to set based off of your phone or the satellite if you have navigation. So just recently here we switched to daylight saving time. With the daylight saving time, everybody's clock moved back to an hour. Anybody with a newer Subaru that has theirs on auto didn't have to change anything. It just automatically rolled your time back an hour. If you start driving between time zones, it will also adjust. You can change how long your interior lights stay on after the vehicle's turned off. The keyless entry system, that's when you grab the driver's door handle or unlock the power rear gate. So when you do the driver's door, you can have it just do the driver's door when you grab that handle, or you can do all of them. I generally recommend, if you're mostly by yourself, to just do the driver's door for safety. Also under the keyless entry, when you go do the rear gate, you can have it unlock all the doors if you wish. I'll go back here. Auto door lock unlock. Every Subaru comes to us from the factory with the default to the vehicle locking when it reaches a certain speed, just below 10 miles an hour. But you can have it lock sooner if you want it to shift as soon as, or lock as soon as you shift out of park, or you can have it not auto lock at all. And then you can have the doors auto unlock as well. They all come to us where the doors automatically unlock when you pull the interior driver's door handle. But you could have it unlock sooner, like as soon as you shift into park, or as soon as you turn the car off, or you can have it not automatically unlock any of your doors. Going down a little further here, you can turn off your one-touch lane changer, your welcome lighting. That's how long the exterior lights stay on it. Once you've unlocked the car or locked the car, you might want to change those if you have a long walk to your car that's outside. That way you can have light as you're walking up to your car after work, especially this time of year when it gets dark early, or while you're walking to your door. You can even change how sensitive your auto light sensors are so that they come on sooner or later as it gets dark out. So those are the settings you can change through the audio head unit on the 2024 and older Subaru Foresters. The system came into the Forester in 2019. You can also do this on the Crosstreks and the Imprezas up through the 2023 model year. That is different for 2024, but similar functioning, similar interface. Subaru never likes to just reinvent the wheel. They like to have consistency among their model years to make it a little easier for the owners of their vehicles to get familiar as they move from vehicle to vehicle. Thank you for your time today. I hope you learned some interesting things that'll be helpful for you as you get used to your new car.